Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Your Life Beyond the Military. I am here as vet voice Vanessa, discussing VA disability claims with a client of mine. Vance and I have known each other for many years. He deployed with my husband, I don't know what, 20 something years ago. So he's going to jump on. I just got that awesome text I love to receive from vets saying, thank you, increase granted. So thank you, Vance, for joining. And I'm just going to ask a few questions to give our audience perspective of your side of the whole process. So thanks again. And so before we get started, just a little background on before you and I linked up, you were already working and trying to increase your claim with one or two other venues. How did that go? What was that experience before we connected? You'd been working on your file for a while, I think, a few years.
Yeah, you're welcome for doing this. No problem. And I work with one other company, and they did give me some increase, but I'd have to say, but they were not very aggressive. And basically, if I didn't drive the process, it didn't happen.
Mm, that's that's
So
a
that
great
that
summary.
that was a little frustrating.
Hmm. Yeah, when you feel
Um,
like you're trying to get ahead and then you feel like you have to take every step yourself and you're like, where's the help out there? And then you get discouraged. And didn't you also experience some denials in the process too?
yeah, yes, kind of some clumsy handling of submitting um the request for a revised claim status and not really dealing with a higher level review uh, correctly or efficiently. That kind of left me high and dry when that didn't go right, and they weren't really sure really how or if they wanted to go do anything beyond that. I think they
Mm,
just kind of a lack of definitely a lack of organization and efficiency compared to you.
okay. Well, thank you. It's a whole team working with me, so I can't take all the credit, but it makes a difference. And you saw the difference before and after working with different groups. So appreciate that feedback. What was the process like? At some point, I think you had a conversation with my husband, the retired first sergeant. He said, Vance, come on, let's try it again. And I'm sure you're thinking, I'm over this. I'm not going to go through this again. So you had a conversation with him and then decided, give it one more shot.
Yeah, with him and you as well. And yeah, I was getting kind of just tired, frustrated with the process, like I said. And it's a good thing that he kind of kicked me in the butt again to to do it. Because other organization they kind of said, well, that's about all we can do, and left it at that. They didn't really see any way forward. But Russ was adamant. No, you can get there. You just need to you need some better help. And that was you.
Yeah.
So that was true.
Yeah. Yeah. And I appreciate you saying, I like to mention it was another vet who kind of just nudged you a little more. We have a lot of spouses in the background and we're trying to nudge, but it turns more into nagging our spouse. Why aren't you working on this? You deserve more. Why don't you look at this again? But it's something about the vet talking to the other vet kind of just spearheads it forward a little more. That's what happened with Russ too, was another vet, not me in his ear, but another vet that mentioned it. So yeah, just a little encouragement for the spouses. Sometimes it's frustrating for us too, but as long as they're, open and reaching out to another vet, that could be the link that gets them moving forward. So thank you
Sure.
for giving us a chance. What was the process like after, we're moving you through one step to the next, and then there was kind of a longer waiting period. You had some different disabilities that I had worked with before, so that
Yeah.
took a little longer. The VA took a little longer, I think, to get your result. But what happened like in the last few weeks? Game changing.
You want me to start after we submitted the claim?
Well, you could say a few minutes before too, if there's things that you
Oh,
want to share.
well, the whole process was totally different than I'd experienced up to that point. The whole process that you were driving the whole thing, the train from the word go. I just had to keep up and stay on track, submit things, answer questions, and the REE, um, Tom questionnaires, for lack of a better term. They were very, very detailed and thorough, and really made you gave the impression that they were going to put together a very thorough package to present to the VA. So that was great because, I just had to keep up. You were really making the process go. And then, like you said, we waited. I think it was 20 weeks. So that's just what the VA was taking, really kind of out of our hands at that point. But they did come back with a agreement and upgraded all but one detail, got upgraded uh, statuses.
That's awesome. So yeah, and then you got a little back paycheck. That intent to file makes a lot of difference too, right? Your first your first deposit was a little, you wake up and you're like, whoa, this is not a bad start.
Yeah, from intent to file to decision was 13 months. I think I've gotten some of that retroactive pay. I think there's more.
Yeah, more to
We'll
work
see in the
on.
next few weeks. But
Yeah,
yeah, it was a great, great day.
yeah. Some of the vets are processing quicker these days lately. So yours definitely took a little longer, but thank you for your patience. And I'm so happy for you and your spouse. I know I was messaging with her too, saying, I haven't forgotten about you, or we're still waiting. There's nothing else we can do. It's out of our hands now. So thank you for trusting me with your business, your life, your medical reports, all that stuff. So I will let you get back to what you're supposed to be doing in retirement season, which is visiting friends and
Okay.
family and traveling and going to baseball games and all that good stuff. So reach out. We'll be in touch, and hopefully we see you here in warmer Florida sometime. I'm wearing a sweater today in the winter. I'm embarrassed to say I'm wearing a sweater, but the sun is out, and we will see you around on our travels somewhere.
Okay. Thanks, Vanessa.
All right. Thank you, Vance. Have a great afternoon. Bye.
Okay. Bye.